comes a time where you have to set out and be different.
You gotta reach out on your own.
Where you have to not let the naysayers hold you back.
Build your own dream. Regardless of whatever they tell you. Regardless of the naysayers. Regardless of all of the negative doubt. Energy and the haters.
All of the
they don't know your journey. But you
gotta
do.
Take that shot.
All it takes is one shot.
That's headshot.
You ready?
Come with me on the journey. Be that red sheep. Stand out amongst the rest. Stand out amongst the most.
Everyone that has ever kept you down. Anybody that's ever told you no. Anybody that's ever told you you couldn't do it. Come with me. Take the shot. Come on, take the shot.
Take the shot, Dad. Take the shot.
You can do this. You can do this.
You can do
Take the
this,
shot.
Mom. I believe
Come on,
in
son.
you.
I got you. Take the shot.
Headshot. Hey everybody, thank you for watching. This is Headshot coming to you with Bishop Tony with the Justice Community Center. He's here to tell you a little bit about what he does for the community and everything he brings to the table. Tony?
How you doing today? And thank you very much for having us.
You're very welcome.
Let me tell you, I love the Justice Center.
Okay.
One reason I love the Justice Center, well, I'm Bishop Caldwell to begin with, and one reason I love the Justice Center, it's the first time that the city has made a community center that is actually designed by people in the community, for people in the community.
Nice.
And run by people in the community.
Nice.
It's kind of like a co-op community center.
Okay.
First time in history this has been done across the United States.
First time in history. Wow.
So as we're working this out and kind of going along, people will come up and make suggestions about, hey, don't y'all want to have this type of activity for the youth? And our thing is, yes.
Beautiful.
And the reason we do that is because everybody plays a part.
Okay.
Everybody has a part.
So tell me, what's your biggest inspiration and motivation to make you do what you do? I know you told me something about a story yesterday about someone came up to you and asked you, why? Why are you doing this? Well, why? Why are you?
Why am I doing this? Well, I always use the analogy, the story was yesterday. It's because I like the things in my house.
Beautiful.
I like my TV. I like my recliner chair.
Like my TV, my recliner too, you know?
I like my stereo.
Yeah.
You know, when I go home, I want to see all my stuff there.
Right.
And I would hate for someone to come in my house, break in and climb in through a window and take my TV, take my stereo, take my microwave. So I said, you know what? The best way to do that, to keep my stuff, is to teach somebody else how to get their own stuff.
Okay.
So if I teach that young man that would have been climbing in my window, committing a crime, how he can get his stuff, I can keep mine.
So what's that quote? You give a man a fish, he eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, and he eats for a lifetime.
There you go. So we're teaching people to eat for a lifetime.
All right. Is there any other promotions you want to give out? You got any upcoming events you have coming up?
Well, you know, every Thursday at the Justice Center,
Okay.
we do this meat giveaway.
Okay.
We know a lot of time points in life that it is hard for families to make ends meet, make things happen within the family, because, you know, you get to a point now where it's either pay the light bill, pay the rent, put food on the table.
Oh, I've been there
things
before.
of that nature.
I've been there before.
So we said, you know, why don't we try to help out
Okay.
the community in one form or fashion? And the best way we can help is by subsidizing something, which was the food.
Okay.
So, well, we can't do a whole meal every time. So we kind of sat down in the community unity meeting and said, well, what's the most important part of a meal?
Okay.
The meat.
Yeah, that's
the most costly.
I mean, anything helps. Anything in the household that you can bring to the table helps.
And that's usually the most costly part of a meal is the meat itself. So we started giving out tons of meat, a semi-load of meat
Nice.
every week.
Nice. How many pounds of meat would you say you gave away?
Oh my God.
Can you even put a number on it?
I couldn't even put a number to it.
Hey,
On a weekly basis, we get about 7,000 pounds of meat.
wow.
On a weekly basis.
7,000.
Yeah, literally. And that's how much the truck is. How much comes on the truck? About 7,000.
Okay.
And the truck itself runs us anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000
Okay.
a week that we've been giving out this food.
I was about $10,000 worth of food that you give away every week. That is
Every
amazing. Okay, there's another thing. There's a rumor going around. Tell us about this car. Y'all,
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I got excited when I heard about that. They giving away a car?
Yes,
Really?
yes,
Okay.
yes. They decided to. We got together again,
Okay.
and we know for a single family, it's hard sometimes to get from work, especially if you're on the bus system working that midnight shift.
True.
Because the buses stop running after a certain hour.
Yeah, true.
So our thing was, you know what? Why don't we find somebody, a single parent, that is working a late night shift that needs a car, not your second car, not your 15th car, but needs a car to get back and forth to work to make it.
That's really
and
good.
So we went out and got a car, and we're going to be giving it away on grand opening here at Justice Center number 2.
So tell us how we sign up. How do we get the car? What do I can I put my bid in and get a car?
No.
Well, I mean, I tried.
You got a car.
So tell us how we can
All
get
you
it.
need to do is every Thursday,
Okay.
or you can pull it offline. The form is online too.
Okay, where what's the website address?
It's going to be on the Justice Center website.
Okay.
The Justice Center Facebook page.
Okay.
It's up there. Or you can go to my Facebook page. It's on there too.
Okay, what's your Facebook page?
Tony Caldwell.
Okay.
On Facebook.
All right.
So you can see it on there. Pull it off, and tell us why this car would help change your life.
Okay, in your own words
own
too.
words.
Yes.
Why it does. And we're going to award the person the car.
Okay.
Somebody, we had a donor the other day said, not only are they going to award them the car, but they're going to give them $500 to help them get a license.
Oh, I didn't know
And
about
sure,
that. So
that
can I
just came
sell
in
my car to try to get you this car? I want the car.
You want the car?
Yeah,
It's a nice car.
It is a nice
Look,
car.
it's a drop top.
It's convertible.
Oh, yes.
And it's
convertible.
summertime's coming too.
Could you imagine my hair flying in the wind?
Man, mine too. You know, maybe a couple of strands that I got up here, but hey, I do me.
And I think that's going to be a beautiful thing. You
Beautiful.
can see here a family running around in a convertible, the silver bullet.
Man. Well, I appreciate your time, Bishop. Thank you for putting out there what you're doing. You're doing a really great thing. I'm impressed. Ever since the first time I met you, I've just been admired by you. I look at you as, a role model, somebody who I would like to, aspire to be someday. So,
Well, I want you to be better than me.
okay. Well,
Don't make the mistakes I did. Do better. Do better.
Okay. All right.
But
right.
I love, like I said, being here, and I thank you for coming in.
Very well.
And with all these organizations coming together here at the Justice
Tell us a
Center.
little bit about the organizations. What we got going on
my
with those?
God. That I think that's the most beautiful part
Okay.
about the Justice Center itself. The Justice Center is not one entity.
Okay.
It is over 30 groups have come together, put their differences aside to say, what can we do to make Kansas City better? And they are an action group. We'll meet about it one day, two days to a week later, we're putting it into motion.
Okay.
They don't want to sit around and talk about it.
So Justice Centers are about doers, not talkers.
That's it.
Walk the
exactly.
walk.
Walk it.
All right.
If you're not about doing it, this ain't the
Yeah,
place
you're going
for
to get
it.
left behind.
Quickly.
Keep up. So, all right. Well, I want to thank you for coming on to the show. That about wraps us up.